Welcome friends on a daily market review from Artem Sherilov. I want to show you what I think about the markets, and I'm going to cover Forex market as well with crypto and stocks. And just before I started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to have new updates on new videos, and of course put thumbs up below this video. So let's go. EURUSD started today with a little bounce of the support from 90s. So we have some targets. I think that it is possible this week to reach the target of 95. Basically, this is main target for this week. I think that the tight stop loss should be used below this zone of 86. And if we're going to fail zone of 86, then it will be another opportunity to see the price around 82 or 78, something like that. Because this is pretty strong support zone, and we can use it for building our positions. Next is British pound. So yeah, British pound have some chances to go upside as well with EURUSD, and I think that the price is trying to break from this falling wedge. It's still not confirmed, but the chances are pretty high. So I think that the possible first target should be around 1.225. Possibly we can reach the region of 1.234 within a week or maybe two. It is possible. So this is our midterm target, and for the next move I think that the price can reach 1.222.25. Yeah. So next is USDJPY, Japanese yen. Well, this market is pretty confusing, and right now the price in this big triangle or ascending wedge, this pretty bearish setup, but everything can happen. So just for now I will try to avoid the trading of the Japanese yen, but it is a possibility that the price can drop from here down to a region of 107. So it is a small possibility, but it's still there. But as I said, it is really confusing. So well, there is a possibility for for some harmonic pattern here, and the price can move higher, and so just in case, don't risk too much to trade here. It's really confusing, at least for me. Next one is New Zealand dollar. So on New Zealand dollar, well, it is something like something like flag here, and I think that this flag we can possibly go up from here, but how much I don't know exactly, but there is a possibility that we can go to 0.615. It is possible from this flag, but you need to use really tight stop loss, because if the price will break 0.68, at that point that will be the possible breakout to the downside. You have to track this level of 608. Yeah, so this is really very important. Next one is Australian dollar. Well, it actually looks similar to gold. We're going to see gold after Australian dollar, but the price action is pretty similar, and there is something like trying to create something like a wedge pattern, possibly. If the price will be able to get above 656, that will be very good signal, because if we had here a fake breakout from this level, then if the price will break this level again, that will be a very strong signal for Australian dollar, that it could go higher. And well, a possible move for next few weeks is above 662, 64, something like that. So just in case, this is really hard market to trade right now, so it is better to avoid unnecessary trades here. So I will update on the next day, or if the situation will change, I will make the new update for you. And on gold, we have pretty similar setup as on Australian dollar. We still have some big triangle here for 30 days of this sideways action in this triangle. Right now, price of gold is shaking around on this possible falling wedge pattern, and if we manage to break this pattern, then there is another opportunity to go upside to the 7064. That will be very good opportunity for this level again, and you know, in the perspective there is a possibility to go higher, but this level of 7064, it is a pretty strong resistance, and we need to be careful near it. Try to fix as much as possible. Don't rush in new trades here, because well, I'm not really sure about the market, and if the price will break this red trend line, there will be opportunities to go 17, 14, something like that. This level is possible as well, so try to avoid trades inside this wedge, because it's too risky and dangerous. Okay, on Litecoin there is a, you know, this 4-hour chart. We have here dynamic resistance, which made from beginning of this month, and we're still below this resistance. Nothing happened, nothing really changed. I noticed that we are pretty bullish on Litecoin BTC pair, because it had bullish divergence, and it's starting to slowly, but really actually slowly, and starting to build up the possible reversal patterns. So for Litecoin USD, there is a situation a bit different than Litecoin BTC, so that's why I still counting on something like sideways here, you know, and it is really good that the price holding above $42, but you know, I don't start to panic if it's going to break 40, but eventually we need to break dynamic resistance in order to be bullish here. So for now, I don't really want to trade Litecoin USD pair, but instead of, I want to build my position in Litecoin BTC, which I actively doing right now. And Litecoin BTC looks to me more bullish than that, than this pair. So for now, I will avoid Litecoin USD trades. I will update you on the price action, but for me, I will avoid the trading on Litecoin USD. So let's see how the Ripple is going on. So on Ripple, a few days ago, I had the idea that the price, if the price will handle above the 198, then we're going to go to 205 and 220. But it didn't happen, and so that's why I'm going to, you know, delete this strategy. But we still have, you know, the same dynamic resistance which we have on Litecoin. It's still from the beginning of the May, and in order to break it, we need more power. At least I see so. And you know, trying to, again, XRPUSD not really best for trading right now. It is making small moves. It is, I'm not saying it's not predictable. It is possible to predict this market, but there is nothing sure, and not really big move for XRP. So yeah, for now, XRPUSD, I'm going to avoid the trading on this pair until something clear show up. So for now, let's go to the Ethereum. So yeah, on Ethereum, again, there is the idea of impulse wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it didn't happen because the market moved down from 209, and it invalidates this impulse idea. So that's why we still trying to understand what is going on here. I think that we have possible here continuation of this triangle, pretty big pattern actually, and you know, we still, at least I am not really sure about what is happening here. For me, I think that we are possibly going to visit this area of possible local support, then stick in something like sideways or something like that, then go up. We have here the resistance around 260 and support around 190. So for now, it is really hard to predict what is happening here, and it is just going in sideways. So if we're going to break like 190, then we are probably bearish. While we in this range, we still I'm not really sure if we're going to move sideways in this range, I'm not really sure where the price can go. So for now, I will update on next movement after some clarification came up. And let's go to the Bitcoin. So finally, Bitcoin, and for Bitcoin, there is a small possibility that we are going to visit the resistance of 9,000 again today or tomorrow. More chances that we're going to continue fall to the 8,500 zone. I still think that it is possible, you know, in order to complete this move actually. And the price is, I'm not really sure that the price will make lower lows or even go to the new bearish cycle. There is nothing, you know, confirming this, but there is some chances that we are going to go lower on 8,500, 8,300, something like that. Well, and then I will update more on the price and more on the situation of Bitcoin. I want to show you that local resistance here is $9,000. Another resistance here is 9,200. So anyway, we need to focus on what next move going to bring us, and then we will think how to trade it, and it will show new opportunities. For now, the market of the currencies is pretty untradeable. You know, you can go try to short it, and eventually you're probably going to be in stop loss, and then you can try to long it, and again you probably will be in stop loss because nobody's sure what is going on right now. And some of the people claiming that Bitcoin is going to be dumped, some of the people claiming that Bitcoin is going to the moon. So it is not really tradable right now. So we need to be more relaxed and focus on next move. Just right now, nothing is really clear. So just wait for the clarification of the situation and trade it. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have some questions, please go to the comments and ask them. Don't forget to put thumbs up below this video, and of course stay tuned to the channel. Have a nice profits and good day. Goodbye.